we just found a really sweet coffee shop and organic grocer. So we're gonna go and check it out. Come on, bud.
Just had a lovely coffee at
That place.
what's it called?
That place there.
A natural store just north of Mackay, which is actually a very good organic shop if you're into that sort of thing, and you're missing your organic food on this coastline because there hasn't been a lot of stores that sell that. So we stocked up on some groceries, had a coffee, the sun's out, we're heading to Airlie Beach. Can't really complain.
Yeah.
Don't you eat the kale?
No, get out of there.
don't
Get
do
out
that.
of there, mister. Not gonna fit.
Not gonna fit.
Oh, hey. Hey, get out of there. Oh my god, mate.
Does anyone else's dogs love vegetables?
Cheeky
Like-
bugger.
Like, love vegetables. Way more than anything else.
There's like not a lot of room in this fridge.
No, it's not.
How have you got the bloody cabbage?
Oh,
Shit.
what do I do
Oh,
with
chips. Maybe we'll heat them up for lunch. Or do you think they're too old? Hey. You used to live here on a boat.
I did for a short period of time. I lived on a boat for a little while when I was younger, and we spent a lot of time here, but I was probably 10, I think, so I don't remember a lot of it. So we'll see if any memories get jogged while we're walking around. So we're just parked in a car park. There's a public lagoon sort of just over there, which we're gonna go check out later on. But it's right in town, this car park. So pretty convenient. I do believe we have to pay to be parked here. So Freddie's gone to the machine just to check that out. So yeah, we are going to try and find somewhere to stay tonight. We do often look at wiki camps, and I've had a little look on the app for this area. There are a few spots I reckon we could probably go to. Freddie has been to a beach just north of here called Dingo Beach. So it's not technically an Airlie Beach, but it's close by. And that one definitely looks like a goer as like a last resort. Ideally, I think we try and find somewhere in Airlie just because we want to check it out. We want to see what the place is all about. But yeah, it can be a little bit trickier finding places to sleep in the more like tourist heavy towns, so you have to be a little bit more stealth, a little bit more careful about where you're staying. There are quite a lot of boat harbours and marinas here, and that can be a really good place to camp as well. Obviously, like whenever we're free camping anywhere, we keep inside the van. We don't we like to not become a visual sort of eyesore for the community, so we're not like we're not hanging up clothes outside the van or anything like that. We're being as stealth as possible. We're keeping our windows shut. So we just do these little things to be as stealth as we can. I personally don't think stealth van life exists anymore. I think van life has become so popular and common that, you know, you see a van even with windows or with a vent on the roof, and, you know, most people know that someone's been camping in it or is camping in it. So it's just about not creating a nuisance to people walking past, the general community. That's how we generally approach free camping, you know, in places where maybe it's not as well received. So I'm going to cook some lunch. What am I cooking for lunch?
Bruschetta?
Bruschetta.
Well, it's a sort of bruschetta.
Yeah. Get out of the fridge.
Get out of there, you
Alright.
cheeky bugger.
I'm going to cook some bruschetta for lunch. We got some bread, yummy organic bread from the shop we were just at, and some tomatoes. Some more tomatoes. How many tomatoes? Maybe 3. Some cucumber. I reckon 1 cucumber. It's a small cucumber. We have some avos. I don't reckon they're ripe yet. Where's the other one gone? There it is. Oh, that one might be alright. Maybe we'll have that on the side because it's not as good when you mix it in. It goes a bit funky. Should we put carrot in it? Purple carrot? For some crunch?
Maybe not.
See how we go.
I think it'd ruin it.
I got some capsicum.
I don't think put carrot in.
Okay, no carrot.
No carrot. Maybe we
Been
just
decided.
eat carrot on its own.
What about, we've got beetroot on its own. A little smorgasbord. Maybe we'll have some bits on the side. Little smorgasbord.
Ploughman's.
Oh, I wish we had some cheese. That would have been nice. Ploughman's lunch. Alrighty. Frank, you're right in my way again, as always. So, maybe I should show this. We'll see. Let's flick this camera around and go down. This is our drawer. Oh, hot tip for young players. We've gone through that many little, what do you call them? Like latches. Literally gone through 3 different kinds of varying types. This one, it's a boat latch, so you buy it from like a boat supply shop. It's made of brass, so it's not going to deteriorate, it's not going to wear out. So a lot of plastic ones we've found over time, you know, getting knocked around while you're driving, they kind of grind down and then they no longer latch. So obviously, because these ones are brass, they're not going to do that. Yeah, really, really good. Way better than what we've had previously. And we've had them for a while now and they've been really good. So this is all of our cooking. We've got, you know, pots, we've got a fry pan, we've got various plates and bowls and things, mixing bowls, but obviously a few too many mugs we need to get rid of. But yeah, like, you know, obviously when you're living in a van, you have to be pretty minimal with what you cook with and what you have in your kitchen. So we've kind of been able to get away with, you know, 1 fry pan, 1 small pot, 1 large pot. And we do have like 2 big plates, 2 small plates, and 2 bowls, which I don't think we need all of that. But I suppose it fits in the drawer, so we haven't really gotten rid of it. We use our 2 kind of bowls the most of everything. So, and we don't bother with, like, a lot of people buy like tin, like camping tin plates. We haven't bothered with that. I mean, we've literally we've been living in the van for 3 years and have never had any issues of like breakage or anything like that. so I prefer to eat off of a real plate, so we do. But yeah, so this meal that we make, I mean, we call it bruschetta, and I guess it's a kind of bruschetta, but obviously we're trying to get as much nutrients into each meal as we can, so we do add extra things to it that wouldn't be traditional in a classic bruschetta. And then we have it with some nice bread. Often toast the bread up depending how fresh it is. So I guess I'll just get making of that. So we just had a phone call from a mattress company. We got a mattress made up for us before we left Kingscliff, and like knew it wouldn't be ready, you know, in a while because it's got to get made up to like the hole that we need our mattress for. Yeah, so we just got a phone call to say that it's finished and it's arrived. So now we're like, oh, should we turn around and go get the mattress? We're not going to. We're just going to suffer for the next 5 weeks without it. We've gone through...
This is our second current.
We're currently on our second mattress that we've tried. This will be the third one, the third mattress. Custom made mattress.
In a spring.
We started quite cheap, and then we got what we thought was a more expensive, better option. But it probably lasted like 12 months before it got shitty again. And then this one that we've ordered in, it's a spring. So all the other ones we've done have been foam mattresses, which kind of is like almost the only solution when you have a weird shape that it needs to be cut to. But we did find someone who's doing spring, what do you call it, like a spring mattress? In a spring mattress, so a proper...
And slim. Not like...
Yeah, so it's 100
mil.
100 mil thick, but it's in a spring mattress, so fingers crossed it's good. But I guess we won't know for another like 5 weeks until we get back to where my mum lives, because that's kind of our home base. Anyway, just fun things that are happening today.
Just some random van life tips.
Yeah, if you're going to live in the van permanently, try and get an inner spring mattress.
Although we haven't tried it yet, so...
We haven't tried it yet,
It should be better. It should be much better.
But you would assume an inner spring mattress is going to be better than like just a foam mattress, because the foam does compress over time. So yeah, pay money for a good mattress. That's all I can recommend, especially if you're in your 30s like we are. And you know, once you get a bit older, your back starts to go and your neck starts to go and your whole body just starts to break down. So a good mattress is imperative. Anyway, so we're walking along the front of Airlie, checking out the place, but also there is a lot of vans parked here.
Crazy.
And I reckon we could maybe do some checking out of where we could sleep tonight.
This is Vanlife Central.
So, yeah, it is. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. So like, I mean, there's two right there. But like, you keep looking around.
They're rentals, they're not real. They're just rentals.
They could be people who have bought them. You can buy those Maui ones.
Can you?
I think so.
They rip the stickers off, don't
I mean, I would rip the stickers off.
Well, now he rips the stickers off.
Oh, I don't know. What else is here? Oh, Sunday Sailing Club. I think we used to sail here. It seems familiar.
On the old,
Yeah, that's pretty sick. So where are we walking to? Is this?
I don't know.
Alright, anyway.
I'm just following the ocean frontage.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of battery soon. Oops. So it's pretty warm here. The sun's out for the first time in what feels like a few days. So we've ordered some ice cream. Well, technically frozen yogurt with fruit mixed in, which is quite delicious. How's yours?
Good.
It feels so summery here. I feel like we've like driven over a line and suddenly it's summer again. It's nice. Might even go for a swim. So we've come to a little park by the water just to have a sit, soak up some vitamin D. It's pretty nice here. It's so, how would you describe it? It's pretty touristy. Tropical, holiday, resorty beach vibe. Yeah, definitely.
Palm trees.
Lots of palm trees, blue water.
Some nice grass.
Yep, lots of grass. Lounging. I don't think they can hear you, that's why I'm repeating what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Just yeah, it's pretty nice. Lots of dogs around. So Frank's not that happy. So we'll probably just hang here for a bit. We've got parking until 4, so we've got another couple of hours before we have to move anywhere. But there's heaps of vans everywhere that we've walked around the last hour. So I reckon, yeah, we'll see where they go. You can often, you can have a chat to other van lifers, but often even just watching to see when they leave and where they're headed and stuff. It's always good in a new area. And there are a few spots on Wiki Camps I reckon we'll have a look at. But I reckon we'll be right. We'll find somewhere. Anyway. She's made 2 orders for the previous one.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, she's using the Alrighty, so we've just gotten back into the van. It's about 3 p.m. We've got another hour and a bit of parking in town. So we'll probably just get some work done, I guess, Freddie?
Yep.
So we've done a bit of work for the afternoon. Now we're going to head out of that car park because our parking that we paid for ran out. And we've seen another spot a little bit further up, which we're pretty sure is free. So we're going to park there for the rest of the afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock now. Probably keep working for a bit. And yeah, maybe have dinner there or something. We'll see. There's so many vans here. I wonder if people sleep here. There's just so many vans.
It's crazy how many vans
Man, it's so much hotter here than like your
there are.
poon.
You gotta pay for that car park.
Oh, tricky. Oh, there's the water. This will do. Well, we've pulled up at a car park, another car park. This one's a little bit slightly further out of town. Oh, it's not even really out of town. It's just down from the main like tourist stretch. There are it's like a big open field, and then there's a bunch of boats over there, a big marina. So, but yeah, there's so many vans around us. I don't know if they're all going to stay here. We'll just play it by ear, see what happens. Frankie wants some dinner. So yeah, there's a number of vans around us. A lot of like holiday rental vans as well. So that's kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens with them, because they're obviously not like staying in a car park, in a caravan park or anything. But no, it's good. It's bloody hot here, I've got to say. It feels like we've really, I don't know if we've crossed over some, but it's warm. It's warm here.
It's hot today.
Yeah. I guess the sun's out. We're at 100%, which is great. We haven't been at 100% in many days, our batteries. So that's great.
A few days.
Yeah. But yeah, I reckon we're just going to work for the rest of the afternoon and see what the night brings with parking here. See what happens. Just ruining serenity. So we're just sitting on the bank. On the beach. Sitting on the beach. Well, would you call it a beach?
Yeah, it's a beach.
Sitting on the beach at Airlie in the middle of town. Just watching the sun go down. It's pretty nice. And yeah, I think we're just gonna cook dinner here. The van's just parked behind us, and probably not, after further research, we probably won't stay in Airlie. Unfortunately, it seems to be one of the councils that really cracks down. There's not many councils in Australia that really have a problem with people sleeping in vehicles, but Airlie and Byron Bay are sort of the two big ones. So we're going to have our dinner here, we're going to watch the sunset, and then when it gets dark, we'll, when we're ready for bed basically, we'll drive out and we'll find just a rest stop or somewhere to sleep. And that's, I guess that's fine. That is, I don't know, it's disappointing, but anyway, it's fine. What is going on in that little head of yours, buddy? What do you reckon? Okay, so dinner is pretty much served. So tonight we are having we normally do like a chili, but I've done like a dry mince, like Mexican mince. Some tacos, veggies, bit of yogurt, obviously sriracha. So that's gonna be dinner tonight. Frank had his normal dinner, which is, well, actually he gets mince as well. Mince, rice, and a bit of pumpkin and carrot. So we'll just eat our dinner, And we're still on the fence if we move or not. We're sort of checking out all the other vans that are next to us to see what they do. So we'll play it by ear, I guess, tonight, and we'll just enjoy our dinner.
Well, we're getting out of here. We watch the sun go down over the water from the beach here at Airlie. On the main highway, there's a rest stop on the side of the road. So that's about an hour away.
It's 20 minutes away.
20 minutes away?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 20 minutes away.
We're not that far off the highway.
Yeah, fair. We'll head onwards to Bowen tomorrow and see what that's all about. The weather's really good up here. It's pouring pick handles down south, just from where we came from.
What kind of saying is that?
Pouring pick handles,
Pouring
isn't it? It's an expression.
What, pig handles?
Pick handles.
Pick handles.
Like a pick. Like a.
What has that got to do with rain?
It's an expression. Pouring pick handles. I'm sure it's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like lots of, well, potential for flooding, but they're getting a lot of rain in a short amount of time. Where we just came from last weekend, where we had our market, has had nearly 200 mil in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. Like we were literally there on Sunday. Like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and the weather's just closed in on it. So luckily we got out unscathed.
Yeah.
And today was beautiful here on the water. Clear blue sky, plenty of sunshine. So that was pretty nice.
And that sunset, oh,
Yeah, pretty sunset.
it was a good sunset.
From I forget what this little beach here is called. Right in front of the main drag,
yeah.
There's a nice little bay, I think. But yeah, we want to get out into the kind of open.
We were talking about Bowen and tomorrow night, and we're thinking the goal is beachside camp, even if it's car park, but we got to be able to like open the sliding door and have the beach right there. That's tomorrow's sleeping goal. Tonight we might be in some shitty gravel rest stop, but tomorrow night we're gonna be by the beach. That's gonna be great. Anyway,
Sounds like you're chasing the Vanlife dream.
I'm chasing the Pinterest board of Vanlife tomorrow night. Tonight is the reality of Vanlife. Tomorrow night is the Pinterest board. You gotta have a bit of both. You know, you can't always be in beautiful spots.
Yeah, you can't always have oceanfront real estate.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes you feel awkward about being in a town, so you leave and you go.
Awkward, yeah.
Yeah, so you go somewhere else. That's fine. That's fine.
There's heaps of van lifers here. I just
There
don't know
are.
where they're all hiding.
I reckon there must be an industrial estate or something that they're all going to, or like maybe they're just parking in the streets. I don't know. But,
Which is not nice. You don't.
and again,
you
like
wanna
we don't
park
need
in
to
the
do that. We're traveling. We're not like staying here permanently. Like there's a lot of like backpacker workers and stuff like that obviously want to be here for a while. We're just literally here for like 24 hours and that's it. So yeah, I guess I reckon they can probably hear Frank
Yeah.
sulking.
I don't know
Like
what he's
always.
talking about. I seriously don't know what he's talking about.
If there's one thing I've realised from filming these little videos is that Frank sulks a lot.
I think he's scared of my shoe or something.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know what's going on. He's like skirting around my shoes. Like they're tainted. I don't
Right.
wear them enough for them to smell.
What, the Tevas?
Not the Tevas.
Oh,
but
the sneakers.
those things.
Yeah, I guess not. The Tevas definitely smell though.
Alright, well, let's hit the road.
Let's hit the road.
Hopefully we've got enough fuel to get us to Bowen and not have to stop tonight.
Also, I just realised it's
We've got to get to
9
Bowen on
degrees.
this much fuel. No, that's wrong.
That can't be right.
that's
It's
fine.
not 9 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm in a singlet, for God's sake. It's definitely not 9 degrees.
It'll
Alright.
figure itself out.
Anyway, we'll stop rambling and we'll see you at the gravel pit. It was there, if you didn't know it was there.
Oh wow, there's heaps of people in here. Caravans.
Oh, yeah, cool. It looks so creepy in the viewfinder. Looks like we're like, what's that witch movie, Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, there's 2 caravans.
Yes,
And 2
there's
vans.
many vans here. There's more than 2 vans. The coast. Anyway.
Is that us flashing or is that van?
No,
That bus?
that's the van. That's the bus. So I guess this is home for the night. So we found the gravel pit after a couple of goes. The driveway for it was really well hidden, but we found it in the end. So this spot is actually, it used to be a designated free camp in the Whitsunday region that people could stay at for free. It's way out of town. It's well away from Airlie Beach. It's right on the Bruce Highway. I mean, it's not like the most desirable location, but it's perfect for a free camp. Anyway, so the council's apparently closed it down, but people are still, there's, probably 8 vehicles out there using it. Like, we feel fine staying here. It's fine. It just seems crazy to me that, a town that's trying to stop people from free camping within the town would shut down a spot that's well outside of the town. It just baffles me. But anyway, the one thing that's always sort of stopped us from exploring Queensland too much is the fact that it's the only state in the country that sleeping in your vehicle is actually illegal. So it kind of rubs us the wrong way. So we've never really come into Queensland that often. I mean, it's a big country. There's plenty of places to visit. So it's great to be here. We love being here. It's just a shame that that's a law. That you can't rest in a vehicle. Seems pretty wild.
Unless it's a designated area.
Yeah, sorry. Unless it's a designated
Like a
caravan park where you pay $50 a night to sleep in your vehicle. Yeah. Anyway, enough complaining about free camp politics. We're gonna head to bed. I guess we'll show you what this place looks like, and we'll see for ourselves in the morning because we don't actually know what it really looks like. So yeah, we'll all of us will have a look tomorrow at the gravel pit, and we'll see you in the morning.
I'm gonna probably go again. I'm gonna go again with some sort of version of 40X. You know what? I do some research to see what's the most intense. Okay, let me know.
This does not look like that. I mean, some gravel over there.
There was 2 people this morning that left. Good morning from the gravel pit. We have been just doing some work this morning. We had a couple of orders we have to get together, so that's been really good. I can walk outside and show you where we actually ended up camping last night. Whoa, that's so bright. I'll turn it around. Just let it figure itself out. So yeah, it's literally just a kind of, it's almost a mud pit on the side of the Bruce Highway in a bunch of cane fields. So I think I was sort of saying last night, it's like a rest area that is a council, well, it was a council rest area. Now it's just an empty place that people sleep. So last night, most people have gone, there's 1 caravan left. Last night there were about, I think it was 8 vehicles that were sleeping here last night, and they've all left pretty early. I think it's like 10 a.m. now, so we're sort of lagging behind everyone, but we'll head off soon. We just had to get some work done. So yeah, staying somewhere like this is totally normal for us, often in Australia anyway. Unlike the US, we don't have like the whole Walmart car park thing, so we don't have that as like an option when you're traveling. So yeah, these rest areas are kind of a really common option for us. Usually the rest areas that we're staying at, they will even have a toilet. This one has nothing. It's just a dirt patch. So this has been, I guess, 24 hours in the Airlie Beach Whitsunday area. We wanted to show a more realistic view of what it is like to live van life in a spot where it is a high tourist turnover. So usually in those really popular tourist areas, living in a van can be a little bit more tricky because they're a little bit more onto it, and they, especially in Queensland, it is illegal to sleep in your vehicle, so you do have to be a little bit more stealth, a little bit more wary. And yeah, like, you know, when you think that you're going to be staying in Airlie Beach, that you're going to be camping by the beach somewhere beautiful, but obviously this is where we ended up. So and that is just that's just part of living the realities of van life, I suppose. So this will be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Tell me, what are the realities of van life that you found the most maybe eye-opening or shocking? Or do you have any stories of those classic van life realities? I'd love to hear down below what those are. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.